We're here today to confirm that Austin Drummond has been taken into custody. More importantly, his capture occurred without any further harm to the public or to any law enforcement officers. Just after 8 o'clock a.m., we received multiple calls of sightings of the suspect. Placing resources there immediately resulted in an additional citizen's call at about 8:57 a.m. We took advantage of that quickly evolving situation and made the arrest at 9:05 a.m.
This was a scary moment in Tennessee, a scary bunch of days when this killer was literally on the loose. There was surveillance video of him with a gun, you know, seeing if doors are locked or unlocked, looking for places to stay as he was hiding from police. He was captured. He's accused of mass murder, 4 people. There were 5 people there. There was also a baby at the house. The baby he took from the house, didn't leave with the dead bodies, but he is accused of murdering the baby's parents, 20 and 21 years old, the baby's uncle, 15 years old, the baby's grandmother, 38 years old, but took the baby from the scene and left it with a stranger on the yard, honking the horn, making sure that someone took care of the baby. And that sped up his arrest and his identification by saving the baby. Well, now he is speaking for the very first time from behind bars with Nick Beres, one of the great reporters from Scripps News Group up in Tennessee. Take a listen to what Austin Drummond had to say.
Austin Drummond is locked up without bond in the Obion County Jail. He's charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder. A source gave him my cell phone number, and he called us to talk about his case.
I'm innocent of what I'm charged with, yes, sir. I'm not an innocent man, but I'm not guilty of what they charged me with.
Of course, you would expect a man potentially facing the death penalty to say that.
I offered to take a polygraph.
The 28-year-old Drummond admits to a long criminal record dating back to his teenage years and was a one-time member of the Vice Lords gang. But he says he did not kill Adriana Williams, Braden Williams, Matthew James Wilson, or Courtney Rose, whose bodies were all found in Lake County on July 29th.
I had no reason to hurt these people. They were my girlfriend's family who had became my family. I took Adriana to the hospital to have her baby. I helped teach Braden to drive. Matthew was like a little brother to me, man.
Drummond was on the run for several days after the murders. Locals in Northwest Tennessee feared a killer was on the loose, and it made national headlines. If Drummond didn't murder the 4 victims, then why did he run?
I did not handle the situation right by running, but I was afraid.
And here's why. Drummond says after another arrest earlier this year, he cut a deal with the Lake County District Attorney, FBI, and ATF to work as a confidential informant.
During my time working for them, I helped uncover drug dealers selling multiple kilos at a time of cocaine, also drug traffickers delivering pounds of meth. We identified dirty law enforcement and correctional personnel and tapped Vice Lord leadership phones.
Drummond says he learned that his cover had been blown the day of the killings, and that is why he ran.
I was afraid because I knew bad things happened, and I was afraid that because I was an informant, things would go wrong. Things would happen to me.
We did ask the district attorney about Drummond's claim that he was working as a confidential informant. The DA said he could not comment at this time. We should learn much more about the case against Drummond at a preliminary hearing that's scheduled for early September. Nick Beres, News Channel 5.
Unbelievable work by Nick Beres, by the way. Let's bring back in our think tank Randy Kessler, Erica Wilson, Josh Schiffer. This just got much more complicated. I was not expecting that.
Nope, makes it smooth, because guess what? That guy's story, 100% tracks. 100%. They put the squeeze on him as an undercover, means you go out there and jump into a pool you are not prepared to swim in. He gets mixed up with some real bad dudes that have no qualms killing your girlfriend and her family and all these other people.
Well, the girlfriend wasn't killed. It was the girlfriend's sister.
Anybody, doesn't matter.
So what led investigators to him?
Oh, well, they had his name just from doing the profiles of everybody involved, and, you know, they can build these charts pretty quickly.
They had a picture of a car.
And he ran.
They had a picture of a car. They've arrested 3 other people who are alleged to have helped him after the fact.
Right. You know what's interesting is you always say zip it, right? Don't talk. You're on death row. Zip it, zip it, zip it. Well, in this case, it can't get much worse for you, right? Everyone thinks you did it. Unzip it and talk.
So why would those people save the baby? If someone else did this, why would they save the... I can understand why he would save the baby. He just told me that he was there for the birth of that child.
I think he did save the baby, and I think
So you think he's there during this mass murder?
I think that he was present. I think that he asked other people to help him because he got in so deep that there were 4 bodies.
But Vinny's saying if it wasn't him, why did the people that killed everybody else not kill the baby?
And why wouldn't they kill him? Like, I don't I'm not following the bouncing ball from Josh Schiffer. Is anyone following Josh right now?
That's because
I'm buying half of it, Josh.
Yeah,
I'm not following what he's...
That's reasonable doubt.
Even a killer could say, okay, that's one too many, right? I mean, sooner or later, okay.
Okay,
Mom,
well, let's
Grandma.
start first with who is responsible. You are saying his story tracks. Does that mean someone else is
Yeah,
responsible?
I believe someone else could be responsible.
Are you a defense lawyer?
I know.
So
it
if
surprises
someone else
people.
could be responsible, why is the baby alive?
Because they weren't going to be, they're cold, callous, horrible killers, but killing a baby's a little bit of a step
But it's
too
not.
far.
But it wouldn't be killing the baby. It would be letting the baby die.
You know what evidence
which
there
is
is?
different.
The only evidence there is him saving a baby.
Yeah.
Right? That's the only direct
According
evidence.
to Josh's theory, he fought off the killers and saved the baby and also saved himself.
Well,
right?
I'm not saying he necessarily had to fight. He was involved with some bad people, might have double dealt.
Is there any way he
dirty
could have
cops,
been
dirty
there
prosecutors?
at the time?
Absolutely. I
So
think
he could have saved the baby but not been responsible for the murders?
I think that he could have been.
Why not just
present.
name the
It doesn't-
murderers?
That's it. It doesn't track, Josh, because if he's going to talk, you say, not only did I not do it, here's who did do it.
Oh,
Go get him.
I think that that's where he's being smart, because guess what? He's been through the system enough times that he knows when to talk and when not to. And he just did drop a dime on some people and saved himself from a death penalty case by talking about these third parties.
There was no deal yet.
Oh,
that was just a reporter. That wasn't the
absolutely.
That wasn't the
But
prosecutor.
I'm just telling you, that's how you get the death penalty off the table, is by going out there and stopping the
calling
ability.
Vinny Politan and saying, I want to tell you my story. You call the prosecutor.
That guy's not going to call a prosecutor. Prosecutor can't help him nearly as much as the court of public opinion can.
Well, Vinny,
and this guy's scared.
Do they have your cell phone number? Because
They do not. They do not have my
I've
cell
got
phone.
it.
wanna give it out?
We
we
can-
can give it out. He can call you.
We've got Nick Beres working for Scripps News Group, so we're in good hands. So what do you think is going to happen next now? There's going to be this preliminary hearing. Do you think any part of the defense is raised at the preliminary hearing, or are we just going to hear about the forensic evidence or whatever else they have, whether it's video that ties this defendant? Will there be anything about the defense at this prelim?
He's not getting off the hook. It's going to keep going. Why would he
yeah.
say anything?
He's
But
not
will we even hear about it?
He's not going to get bond anyway because it's a murder case, so he's not going to say anything. It's a fishing expedition for the defense to get whatever they can get to prepare. The real thing that's going to help is later on, if there's documents or showing participation with undercover officers, these dirty cops that he's talking, who knows where that goes? We've seen some cases recently where law enforcement has done things that shocks the conscience. That stuff happens. We're just beating up on this guy because he was the unsophisticated lower-class individual who looks like
But
he
if
would
he's-
be
if
the
he's-
killer.
If he's turning state's evidence, if he's going to turn somebody else in and throw somebody else under the bus, you do it. Right? You get it.
You don't do it when they're going to kill you right now.
We
No,
shall
but
see.
that's a while
Great
ago.
job tonight. Randy Kessler, Erica Wilson, Josh Schiffer. Great to see you.